Welcome back everyone. Today I will introduce you to SQL injection. So let's go ahead and open the DVWA. Okay. Yeah. So I believe my servers are running. I didn't close them last time. Yeah. And let's just go to DVWA and let's just log in. Now you can just see we have two SQL injections in this DVWA lab. The first one is SQL injection in which we will get output and we can just communicate with the database directly and we can know that the query is being executed and it is perfectly working. So SQL injection is nothing but using the structured query language to communicate to database directly and in simple SQL injection we know that the request has been processed and it is working and all, and in blind we actually don't know that our request is being executed or not. So we see the server response time and responses, different responses to know what is going on, and we just do a blind test like just checking up with a value of 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5 until it gives error. So we are just doing everything like a blind person, so that is called as SQL blind. But I will not go through the SQL queries and teach you SQL here. I will do the practical part which almost everyone uses. So we are not in a theory part, so we don't need to learn SQL actually. And I will just introduce you to the best tool in this world, which is SQL map, which is an automation tool which will do everything for you. You just need to know how to use that. So basically, first of all, I would request you to configure the burp proxy. And let's just move on. So in new Firefox browsers it's on the general tab only, and in the old one it is on the network tab. And let's just configure it, right? Okay, it always show me an update. My burp has actually expired, but I just keep on using it because I use this machine only for making this course. So just click on next and start burp, and maybe sometime I will just get this burp updated. So here we have the burp suit. Let's move on to proxy intercept. Let's just make it off until we just move on to the level, and everything is configured now. So let's reduce the level to low. So here we are, low, submit. And now first of all, like you need to use SQL injection and SQL injection blind in the exact same procedure. There is not at all a difference in the syntax of SQL map, the tool which we will be using. So you can just type in SQL LMAP and just press enter, and SQL map will just come up. Let me just zoom in for you guys. This is SQL map, and this is also a very old version, doesn't really matters. So here we are. Okay, I by mistake opened two burp suits. Yeah, so let's just make intercept as on, and let's just okay, we need to go to SQL injection, right? First let's move on to SQL injection, and here let's just try to enter any ID one and just click on submit. Here I'm just showing you the best procedure in this world. So here you will get a request in burp. You can just copy that request and click on forward, and the request will get forwarded. Here you get it, ID, first name, last name, surname, which is, and now you open a text editor, you paste everything which you just copied in that request here. You click on file, save, and save it anywhere. So let's just save it on desktop, just giving it a name l.txt and click on save. Just close this up, you really don't need this, and you actually neither need the browser, but I'm just minimizing it. You really don't need burp as well, so I'm just clicking on, yeah, I'm just minimizing it up, and here we are on the l.txt. Now you need to use SQL map. So syntax is SQL map space, then you need to give it some arguments. Now we have done the file method, so we have everything in the file. So we will just use one argument, which is just dash r space, and r is small case here, and then the file path. So it is on desktop, and then l.txt. So it is actually on home, Sagar desktop l.txt. And now you need to type in dash dash dbs, which stand for databases. Now you want to just press enter. Here you can see starting at this and this and this, it is just giving some information. Now on this first question only, it has configured that it looks like the backend database management system is MySQL. Wow. So you just want to press yes, that yes we want to, do you want to skip payload specific for other databases? So yes, if yes, it thinks that we are using MySQL, which seems to be correct, and then we want to skip other databases test now. So yes, I will skip it. If we fail in next test, we will run everything again, and if we fail, we will just check this thing up. So I'll just click on Y and press enter. Now it is saying that for remaining tests, do you want to include all tests for MySQL extending provided level 1, and you just want to answer almost every question with the yes. And here you can see that get parameter id is one variable, so it has already found that. Do you want to test others? Now you can just press n here if you want, but let's just try others as well. So y and press enter. Now it is saying that injection is not exploitable with null values. So do you want to try up random integers? And yes, you want to do that as well. It is saying that it is not recommended to perform a union test if there is not at least one potential technique found. Do you want to skip this? Now you can actually skip this up. In most of the cases you can skip this up, but here, actually here also you can skip this up, but I will not skip this in this time. So you can just press Y, it will actually perform it very well, but you can just press N to be sure that it's not the mistake done from your end. We do not want to skip any test, so just do everything. Now this is going to be slow actually. Okay, so here you can see available databases. It has actually found out the two databases, information schema, which is almost useless for us, and the second one is the main database, which is my data in my case. So when you get a database, you want to type the same command, and instead of dash dash tbs you want to type dash capital D and just give it a name, the database name which you want to target. So my data, and this time we don't want database, we want tables in this. So dash dash tab LES and just press enter. And now it is going to be very fast because it know which id parameter, which payload is working, so it can just get all the data very fast. Now there are two tables in this, you can view both of them, but I will be viewing users. So now the same procedure, tables will get replaced with dash capital T and then table name, and then you want to type in, let me just move it up actually, so here you can see it clearly, and then you want to type in columns, so dash dash columns, just press enter. Here you also get columns, so you can select a particular column like passwords here if you want, and then actually you can do dumping, and then it will just give you all the passwords if it is able to crack them. So let me just show you how you can do that. Now we don't need all the columns. We want a specific column, that is dash e password, sorry, passwords. It's only password. And then we want to type in dash dash dump, so it'll dump everything. So just press enter. Here it'll ask you that do you want to store all the hashes in a temporary file? Yes, you want to do that. And do you want to try a dictionary based attack? Yes, you also want to do that. And now it is asking you for a custom dictionary file or a default dictionary file. So you can actually download custom dictionary files from internet if you want. If the default one doesn't work for you, you can just search for dictionary files for SQL map and you will get a load of them. So you can just type in one and go with the default dictionary file and just press enter and just type in yes for this, because it is asking you to use common password suffixes, and this is going to be slow, but yes, we want to do that. Just wait for some seconds and it will get you the passwords out. So just wait for some seconds. Here you are. We have got 1 2 3 4 5. We have got 5 passwords working out here, and these are for user 1 password is let me in, user 2 password is password, which is mine password I believe, and user 3 is also password, user 4 is Charlie, user 5 is one ABC 123. Now how you can get the users? You can just use users column instead of passwords here, and you can get users as well. Yeah, so users actually are blank. Here you can just see there is no users in DVWA, but you can just get them. I mean, on real time websites, on real websites, it's not gonna be like this. It'll just get you some users. And let me just show you some more thing. Here instead of columns, I mean, we have selected the table actually here. So here we can just type in dump straight away. And again, same questions, right? So let me just maximize it. Now it has actually given all the data present in that table. Here we are, user ID is 12345 and avatar, this is the link for their JPG image. Then last name is this one, admin, first name, last name, user, password, and then failed login. So there we are, every detail can be fetched like this, and this has even been saved in this file. So you can just open this file in maybe in any spreadsheet like Excel. So you can open that later if you want. Here is the file. That is how you crack SQL injection, simple or blind. You can use the same syntax, same commands, everything same, and this will work. So that is how you work on low security. But what about the high security and medium security? On medium security as well, this is going to work perfectly. So let me just show you that as well in this video. Here we also have verb, intercept of security, medium, submit, and this time let's do this on SQL blind. Here is SQL blind, and now we want intercept on user ID, let's say 2, submit. We have got the request. Where is the request? We have got the request here. Copy everything, forward the request, minimize these things, open a text editor, and actually I'm just going to open this file and rewrite everything. So delete, paste the new information here, press save, close it up, and get back to the same work like that. So we have SQL map dash R file path, where it is, yeah, then dash dash dbs, and in this case I would recommend use dash dash flush. So this parameter, this argument will lead to one thing, that SQL map will work like a new software, so it does not know anything about this particular site. Now it actually know that DVWA site, this site is vulnerable with the ID parameter, so it will actually directly attack that thing. So by using this dash dash flush, it will make its memory flush. So like you are working on a new site. So just use this parameter to be more genuine. So let's just press enter. Here just yes, yes. So you can see it is actually checking up all the uh, SQL versions as well. So it doesn't know anything. Do you want to, yeah, and id is vulnerable. Do you want to keep testing others? Let's just test others as well. So yes, we want to test. Do you want to keep testing others? Sorry, yes, we want, yes. So this is on medium security, I believe. And it is not recommended. Yeah, but we want to, I mean, we don't want to skip any test. So here you can see it actually got the databases again. The database is going to be same because it's the same site, but believe me, it has worked like a new site because of the argument flush which we gave dash dash flush, and that is how you just crack SQL blind on medium level as well. So you can just try SQL simple and blind on low and medium both if you want. And let me confirm one thing. I am sure that we are on I mean medium security. Yeah, so we were on medium security. You can see that here. That is how you use SQL map to crack TBWA and other web applications possibly on low and medium level. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.